Hi folks, it's Chris here, back with another video log. I haven't recorded a vlog in a while. I sort of get tired of talking about the same thing, but if I have some new thoughts on it, I'll record something. I realized in order to record a vlog, I need to have some sort of message, and I don't want to be a one-trick pony and only have one message, but I haven't had a lot new to say recently. I've been recording music, but I haven't had a spoken word thing in a while. But I had some thoughts, and I thought they're worth sharing. It's about weed. I think that I never have a good reason to smoke weed. Whatever happens, I just think that I don't have a reason to smoke weed. I just don't want it. For me, I think weed and alcohol leads to homelessness as well as other mind and mood altering drugs. For some people, that might not be their situation. Do I blame you if you do drugs or drink alcohol? No, I don't. People should be able to find comfort in some way, and if it brings you comfort, I don't blame you. I'm just trying to look after myself. Sometimes people hear me do something or hear me say something and they think it's a reason for me to smoke weed. And the way I stopped is I stopped thinking there was ever a good reason to do it. I don't think it accomplishes much good for me, really. I don't think the buzz is all that much better than other things, although it may seem pleasant at times. Do I think I'm better than other people because I'm not getting high? No, I don't. Because I used to get high myself. I don't know what it's like to be someone who never got high before. Do I suggest getting high? I think it's not really worth trying, but if you try it, then you'll probably think you need to try it again. Do I associate with people who drink alcohol and smoke weed? Yes, I do. I think addiction is everywhere in the world. Everyone seems to have some sort of addiction. If they don't, that's great. But do I want to be around people when they're smoking weed or drinking alcohol? No. But I do spend time with people who do drink and people who do smoke weed. And just the other day I was at Dairy Queen with a friend of mine, and I wasn't high and she was. We go places together and we get along with each other. Do you find that surprising? I don't know, because some people say I shouldn't associate with people who smoke weed, but in the world I live in, I live with people who have certain habits that I don't anymore, and I don't consider myself better or worse than them. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. If you live with someone, you're probably going to spend time with them, and you might even like them. So what is my message, eh? I mean, what is my message? I have opinions about drugs and alcohol and addiction and sobriety, but I don't really have many other things to discuss really on this vlog, and that's been troubling with me. If I don't want to talk about sobriety or addiction, then what's there to say, really? My life isn't really all that interesting, but it's not really all that boring either. some people think, some people get told that a clean addict or a sober alcoholic is a walking miracle. If you need to believe that to feel good about yourself, fine. But I don't think it's a good idea to believe everything you hear. But if you associate with certain people, you're going to hear the things that are circulating around that group. I wish I had more to say. I wish I had more to talk about. It's not a good idea to obsess about drugs, but it's not a good idea to obsess about being clean or sober either. I stopped getting high, I stopped drinking, and then I did other things with my life. I don't want to go on and on about the subject. I got clean so I could live a life free from active addiction, and I didn't get clean to spend my whole life thinking about getting clean or blaming people for doing drugs, because I used to do the same thing too. But please don't use that as an excuse to become an addict or an alcoholic. You're better off without it, just in my opinion. So should you blame family members for having an addiction? I think we all have our weaknesses and strengths. I think addiction shouldn't be stigmatized. I think I've already said alcohol is legal, weed is legal. It's nobody's perfect, you know. Some people, they want to live in their concept of a perfect world and they want a perfect life. But sometimes you gotta think, what's adequate, what's effective, and not everything is about perfection. If you have a concept of perfection that makes you feel better, great. But I see we can't always fit other people's images of what we want them to be. I can't control what other people do. I can't control what other people say. In recovery, they say all you have to change is yourself. And that's all I'm trying to do. But we affect each other, so we have to explain our positions to each other sometimes. Okay, thanks for listening. And hopefully I'll find other things to talk about eventually. I hope you're enjoying all the music on my channel too. Well, I'll see you later. See you in the next video.